Hi everyone, hopefully you guys can hear me. Let's see what's going on. We're late, so don't tell me anything about being late. We're late. So, let me see if you can hear me. You guys can hear me. Let's see what's going on. We're late, so don't tell me. Perfect. So, let's get right into it. Okay, getting right into it. Okay, so this is how I would get down, right? I always go, welcome to the Water Dragon Spiritual Book Study. My divine bell. Okay, so right now I don't see anyone in the chat. It is quite late. It is 10:48 p.m. I'm sorry, guys. So I will be posting this. I don't know that I will edit. We'll see. We'll see. Like I said, we'll see if I'm going to be editing this. I think this is pretty nice as it is. This is the work I do for you guys, and I'm into like seeing things look pretty and move and girly and the fluidity. Anyway, guys, let's go right into it. Since it's late, this will continue later on today. This will continue later on, not today, tomorrow, Sunday. This will be later on this Sunday. We'll get into it. So my name is Melissa, just in case you guys don't know. My first name is Melissa. I'm known as the Water Dragon. The Water Dragon is my higher self, my soul self. I have many aspects of which is myself, but one of the profound aspects of myself in this lifetime that comes forth is the Water Dragon. I'm here to ascend and create a phenomenal tribe, community for everybody. Everybody is welcome. Everyone's welcome. No discrimination whatsoever. Okay, so if you've been following me, yes, I fixed schedule because previously I kind of wrote schedule incorrectly. So if you've been following me, you'll know that I'm reading these two books, simultaneously going back and forth. Tomorrow, a lot of the art of practice of astral projection will be on the slides. Today, our main focus is mind magic. And what is mind magic? Because to me, that's the very fundamentals. So this is right here, the breakdown of the 7 weeks of mind magic by Kevin Fulton and the art and practice of astral projection by Ophiel. So people who follow me on my Telegram, Instagram, I want to say Facebook. Facebook has been a little tricky. In other words, if you follow me in my other social medias, you will see this. You will see this, and we'll go from there. Oh, wait, I have to record this. Let's start recording. Let's see. Yeah, because I need to record this. Well, maybe I'll just leave this up like this. It's recorded. It's being recorded. It's being recorded because it's on my YouTube, so this is fine. But I wanted to like record it for myself as well. Let's see if I should get into it. There should be a record button here. Share, annotate, more, record to cloud. Okay, so we're gonna continue from here. So if you go back, it's the intro. Anyway, let's just continue. Okay, so welcome. We are all students ever evolving. Okay, I'm a student. You're a student. We're all students. We're ever forever learning. And in my journey, I had to learn a lot. I cannot say that I haven't learned a lot this lifetime. I learned a lot about who I am, my persistence, my resilience, and what I'm willing to tolerate. I'm learning boundaries and most importantly, spirituality and who I am as a spiritual being. That is one of the very fundamentals of who I am at this time, is spirituality, specifically ascension. Ascension is awareness beyond the physical form. Ascension is the rise in consciousness beyond the physical form. So it is a form of spiritual death. It's going within so deep that you realize that you are greater than this awareness. And there's many levels of this awareness. So make sure to check out all my other videos where I talk about going into your meditations. And in that meditation, there's a form of astral projection. You leave your body in that meditation. And while you've left your body, you create a safe haven and you meditate there in the astral realm. And in that astral realm, you meditate again. And in there, you will then go into another realm and you meditate there. And then that realm, you meditate there, and you go on and on and on. It's infinite. That was one of my channelings. What is your notion in the knowing that you don't exist? Okay, so we're going to get in deep here. So one of the things that I want to touch base on are study tips. I don't know if I would necessarily call it study tips, but it's definitely what you need for spirituality. And that's discipline, shielding, and meditation. So discipline, spirituality without discipline is delusional. You have to have that discipline. So even I had to learn that discipline. Even I am learning that discipline. I'm applying that discipline in all aspects of my life. I don't want you to see that mess. Just realize you're seeing a lot of stuff. Anyway, so we have the very fundamentals of spirituality. Okay, so discipline is very fundamentals of spirituality, fundamentals of anything in life. If you want to get great at it, you have to be disciplined. Then you have shielding. Before meditation, you have shielding, spiritual protection against all negative energies and staying in high vibrations. Okay, you want to protect yourself from any spiritual attacks, from any, because the more spiritual you get, the more intuitive you get, the more into the game of spirituality you are. You are now entering a realm where you have to be a part of it. And in order to be part of it is protection, or else there's vampiric energies that will take over. There's I've experienced being attacked by many different things, different people, different consciousness, thought forms, spirits. Anything can attack you. And if it's not an attack, it could be just the energy around you can be so negative that it's an attack. Also, your own thoughts can be your own hindrance, which in turn is an attack. So you have to constantly try to stay in the highest vibration, highest point in consciousness. And that's through shielding as well. Shielding. We get into shielding tomorrow. Today we stay mostly on the disciplines and meditation, as well as, I didn't put it here, but we get into the objectives next. So let's go. Okay, so the basics, like I said, discipline. I had to even look up discipline a little bit because, like I said, I'm working on my discipline as well. So in order for me to learn how to channel, I have become disciplined and accepting of my higher self, my higher awareness, right? Let me make sure you guys can still hear me. Like I said, I'm working on my discipline as well. Okay, perfect. Okay, so discipline, what is that? People that commit. Disciplined people are true to their words. They avoid temptation. They take care of themselves. They work at developing good habits. They set boundaries and follow schedules. They revel in routine. So the routine is the biggest foundation for me, that I need to get in the habit of a routine, a schedule. They lead with their mind over their mood. So even if you feel like you don't want to do something, if you're disciplined and you revel in routine, you're not going to be hindered about how you feel. You know that you're committed to your own progress. You know that you're committed to your own spiritual growth. And this applies to all aspects of your life. But for at this time, we're speaking about spirituality. So your mind, your will, okay, supersedes your mood. Supersedes your mood. Get yourself up and do it. Okay. They clearly define their goals. So they know what's the end goal. They know where they want to be. They follow the process by reveling in routine. They have the will and mindset to overset their moods that may stop them from, going through. It's all about commitment. That's what discipline is. Committed to the very brink. All right. Then we have discipline in meditation. Discipline in meditation. Anytime, any type of spiritual work with results, we need to meditate. To experience presence and awareness, must keep a routine in meditation, setting time during your day. And in order to know we exist beyond the physical form, you must know yourself as a consciousness through meditation. Meditation is one of the powerful tools to mind magic. Meditation is cultivating the inner world in order to manipulate. Oh no, this is in the way. In order to manipulate and the bottom part's not there. Okay. Manipulate and manifest in the now. That sucks. Let's see if I can fix that real quick. Okay, so we fixed that. Oh, let's go back. Okay, meditation is cultivating the inner world in order to manipulate and manifest in the physical plane. So meditate we will, right? All right, let's make sure we get this. Objectives. This is our objective for this week. It's a lot of objectives. Learn what is ascension and how to ascend. To know and understand we exist beyond the physical form. Okay, we need to learn what is ascension and how to ascend. To know and understand we exist beyond the physical form. Learn who we really are and knowing how to create from that point of existence. Knowing who we really are and knowing how to create from that point of existence. Knowing how to create the life we want. The law of attraction as the pure consciousness we are. Understand that? Big boy things, big girl things. Know who we are as the consciousness that observes itself in the physical form. Learning how to meditate and different techniques, another objective. Learning about mantras and different types of mantras or the power of sound. Learning how to be in the present moment. Learning to create with intentions and attention. Okay, so that's major. You want to learn how to create within intentions and attention. Okay, so let's go. Ascension, introduction, ascension. Ascension is the goal of this lifetime for those who are spiritually awakened. So we need to come to the understanding and knowing we don't exist, yet we are very real. Yes, we are real, yet the physical form is an illusion. We are real, but we don't exist. The physical form is the illusion created by the consciousness. Consciousness creates matter It's the unseen universe. It's the unseen realms, the energies that manipulate and create the physical environment. So you must know yourself within that glory. Go within self to understand self, not theoretically. Real deal. We going in real deal. Okay. Let me see right here. Okay, so that was my essay. Okay. Chapter 1, week 1. What is mind magic? One of the first things that made me say, this is the book, is because Kevin Fulton goes right in. He goes, you are not your mind and you are not your body. Say what? And he goes, these are actual tools available to your authentic inner self-consciousness and pure being. These different words all indicate the same thing, and that thing is experienced as pure presence by Kevin Fulton. Okay, so basically your mind and the mind and body is a tool for the consciousness, the observer, the infinite consciousness, the nothingness. I like to say the nothingness because the unmanifested, the nothingness, is pure potential, because you can create from that pure potential, that nothingness. And in order to do that, you have to go into the 0 point. You have to go into the present, right? So I add on by saying we are pure consciousness and awareness. We exist multidimensionally, simultaneously, and infinitely. We do. We are multidimensional. So that's what ascension means. Being multidimensional means that, okay, so we're in 3rd density. So we exist in 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th density. Okay, so I've heard people say ascension means when you die. Ascension means when you get away from, that is a process. So there's so many levels of ascension, but ascension essentially means understanding that you literally don't exist only in the 3rd density. You have to understand you are multidimensionally existing. So there's aspects of you that exist in different realms, in different planes, in different timelines, in different dimensions, multidimensional, simultaneously. So all the lifetimes you've lived, past and future, exist at the same time. So when you go within the present, you can tap into anything. You are the time traveler. Because once you understand the physical form is that illusion, you are simply the awareness observing self from within. You then tap into the understanding that you are simultaneously existing. So all at once, you're existing and you're multidimensional. So there's different aspects of you that are currently doing different things all at the same time in different dimensions. You can be different beings. You can be a dragon form, a water form. You can be any being. Greatness comes from us, humanity. Know that. And infinitely, so you exist multidimensionally, simultaneously, and infinitely. So there's no ending to the possibilities of who you are. Infinite is the nothingness. Infinite means you, the nothingness, the unmanifested. The unmanifested because you're simply consciousness and awareness. Right now, if you have not ascended, or if you do not understand that literally it's a process, but coming to the understanding that you exist multidimensionally is a height of ascension, because there's people who don't understand that concept, because everything is energy, right? So if this information doesn't resonate or doesn't make sense, so it will take time to resonate, and it will take time to come in to your understanding, okay? So it will take time for your awareness and consciousness to expand, to allow yourself, your inner self, to align with that understanding that you exist multidimensionally, okay? Simultaneously, okay? You know you are the greatness. So continue to know this. I have to fix the links in the bottom. Okay, anyway, let's continue, guys. Let's continue. To experience this directly is to have direct knowledge of your true self. It is the experience of presence. This is the essential to understanding, as all your infinite power to create is always in the present moment. You interact with eternal source through the tools that are your mind and body, because you're not the mind and body. They're simply tools for the true self, the inner self, okay? As a tool, your mind can be viewed as a computer. It is programmed by commands, and these are what you call your thoughts. Sufficient repetition of the same thought or complex of associated thoughts form a matrix of commands known as self-belief. So the constant thoughts program your thinking. So that programming is what creates your reality. Okay, kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy, allowing others to program, or childhood beliefs to program that stayed. If you didn't heal from any childhood traumas, those are all there. Those are all pain. Those are energetic pains that are still there, that program the mind. Maybe your mom and dad was abusive, so they called you names. All that is programming and beliefs that are there, teachings from school, from preachers, from this and that and the other thing. Okay? So let me continue. So thoughts are the program for the mind, basically. It is programmed by commands, and these are what you call your thoughts. Sufficient repetition of the same thoughts or complexes of associated thoughts form a matrix of commands known to be your beliefs. These are the primary programs of your mind, and they have a life of their own. They continue running even when you are unconscious of them. They form the deep structures of your mind and even affect the way that your physical body organizes itself on a cellular level, like Kevin Fulton. So know that if you think positively, know positively, deprogram your mind so you can use the mind as the tool it was meant to be. You can heal yourself. You can heal yourself because it's all based on the present. It's all based on the unmanifested. It's all based on the now. It's all based on you understanding to the core that your mind and body are simply the tools manifested and created by the consciousness to live in this time. Because you have to understand, you chose to incarnate. I know people don't want to hear this. You chose to incarnate. You chose your hardship. You chose to be stabbed, shot, killed, raped, everything in your life. These are contracts that were done and made before birth. There's also good aspects of life. You chose to be rich because the soul just comes in to learn a lesson. Learn the lesson and move on. Learn the lesson and move on. Lift the curse. Lift the curse. So-called curse, because essentially these are contracts made before birth, before your incarnation, before the consciousness created matter, before the consciousness agreed to exist in the physical form, to create a denser version of itself. A denser version, the higher self, created a denser version to experience and learn. To experience and learn. So you cannot be victim of life circumstances. You cannot be victim of life circumstances. You simply have to be aware and reprogram the mind, which is the tool, and the body, which is connected to the mind. That's where yoga comes in. Yoga, right, connects you, your body, and your mind together. Okay, so let's continue. I tend to do this a lot. Interrupt. Okay. So what I said, my those little bulletins under this is like, my added on thoughts of this statement. Okay, so the tools that your consciousness uses to manifest is the mind and body. So mind and body are the tools for the consciousness, the awareness, the higher self, right? The mind is programmed by thoughts. You should always be careful and mindful of your thoughts. And I'm always saying consciousness creates matter, creates our reality. You cannot be a victim of life circumstances if you know you are literally the creator, aka God, aka the universe. You are the universe. We are the universe. We are the gods of our life, and we literally can manifest every aspect of our lives. We have to do the work, which is meditation. Meditation, going in so deep into the meditation, learning the technique of going into the silence and knowing that you are simply that consciousness, and create the magic around you, because you understand the mind and the body is only tools. So you can heal yourself, you can create your own miracles and be the greatest version of yourself, because you are your own God, your own creator, your own universe within the grander universe, which is all one, because all is one. Hope you get that. Hope we're on the same page. Okay, so this brings us to the primary purpose of the practice of mind magic. The use of techniques to reprogram your mind with the deliberate intent. This in turn replaces undesirable beliefs with those that match your desires, and in turn will allow you to consciously manifest the life experience you intend to create. Okay, so you're here to, like I said, reprogram the mind. Be deliberate in your intent. He says so right here. Deliberate in your intent. Do it on purpose. Be aware. Know that you're not just mindlessly doing this, mindlessly doing that. You don't know why you exist, why it's happening. You're just doing it. That's how you create the BS in your life. And let's say you're watching the news, the negativity, which is constantly being projected by the consciousness, by the mind rather. The consciousness is the observer. So if the ego, if the mind and the body isn't aware that it's not just that it's also the consciousness, it will basically project into the reality of whatever the news, whatever is in front of it. So you have to be deliberate about your intentions and replace undesirable beliefs with that which masters your desires. In turn, will allow you to consciously manifest the life experience you intend to create. So my bulletins to that is, in everything you do in life, you must do with intention, deliberate intent, right? Deliberate intent. In everything you do in your life, you must do with intentions. Even when you wake up in the morning. Guys, I spelled morning wrong. I know how to spell mostly. Set good intentions for your day. Shield yourself with white light or any energy that resonates with you at the time. Your life must have purpose, or you're just a walking zombie. Anyone will be able to come in and redirect your intentions for you. You don't want that. You don't want that, right? You give your life purpose, okay? You need to know you exist as a consciousness constantly creating from the nothingness. That's what I like to say, the nothingness, which is the pure potential of the unmanifested. The unmanifested, the nothingness, the consciousness, simply the observer, because the physical form is just a limited version of the higher self, the consciousness, the pure self. So you chose to incarnate at this time, right? In the time of the Aquarius, and you are watching my video. So now you know you exist beyond the physical form, and you are a higher consciousness greater than this form. So you need to go in and meditate and find out why you exist. I do past life regressions, if you're interested, by the way. Join my Telegram. Okay. We can do this. I'm seeing that we can do this as a community. No one's perfect. I'm not great for those who can astral project into your ascension, right? Anyway, so for the rest of us, you know, that mind our own business, that are trying to do greatness for ourselves and be the greatest version of ourselves, we understand that we exist beyond the physical form, and we chose to come into this lifetime. So we're not a victim of anything. We're not victims of racism. We signed up for that. Black people, Asians, white people, whoever. Yeah, I went there. We signed up for a lot of stuff, and we exist beyond the physical form. So I'm not even Melissa, right? There's a higher aspect of me that exists somewhere else that's telling me to do this work at this time, because it always comes in and says, because if you guys know I'm a clear channel, it comes in and says, hey, Melissa, why are you not doing your work? I'm like, because I'm chilling. Anyway, I digress. So give your life purpose, okay? Give your life purpose, deliberate intent. And everything you do in your life, you must do with intentions. Always ask yourself, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? When do I do this? I intend to do this. I'm going to do this. Constantly talk to yourself. Meditation. We're going to get into that. Okay, next slide. Remember, your mind is a tool, and thoughts are commands for utilizing this tool. The practice of the mind is purely pragmatic, and you should only be interested in what works for you as an individual. I always tell this to people, spirituality is an individual process. What's going to work for me isn't going to work for you. What works for me is not going to work for you. We are individuals. Even as a unified consciousness, we are all collective consciousness as individuals, but we are one. It's so complicated. But in this physical density, we need to know what resonates in this physical density, because there's this constant notion of kill the ego, kill the ego, kill the ego. Why would you kill the ego? You incarnated, find out why you incarnated, and find out why you're physical. Because the ego is the whole experience. Being physical, etherical, and greater than is the whole experience, okay? So once again, the practice of mind magic is purely pragmatic, and you should only be interested in what works for you as an individual, because we're individuals. As in chaos magic, you are encouraged to choose your own beliefs, borrow liberally from any and all traditions or esoteric or magical practices. Create your own rituals, experiment, test, and verify. Accept no doctrines or dogmas regardless of the source. I'm going to repeat that again. Accept no doctrines or dogma regardless of the source. Who cares who's saying it? Does it work for you? This is an individual process. In order for it to come into fruition, it has to resonate with you. You are the God. You, yourself, your higher self, your consciousness beyond this physical form, multidimensional, simultaneously and infinitely existing at this time, right? Yeah, I'm deep. I went there. So, once again, I'm going to say accept no doctrines or dogmas regardless of the source. Build your own unique magical practice based solely on results. So your results will not be the same as others. Everyone's different. Relax, enjoy, and may all your efforts be blessed. By Kevin Fulton. Get that book. Kevin Fulton, Mind Magic. That book was like, whoa, I have never heard of it. And I thought that, oh my God, this is Ascension. That is what Ascension, what he's talking about is Ascension. That is Ascension, knowing that you are the God, essentially. Okay, I'm saying it. law of attraction. Know that you incarnated, you chose to come here. So if there's anything going wrong with you in your life, you need to find out why. What are you not doing deliberately? What are you not paying attention to? And why are you not intending to do it? Intention, attention. Intention and attention to your life. Okay? Okay. And my bulletins. I'm always telling people that they are their own gods. This is a very profound statement. To say you are God is to know you control all aspects of your life, working with the energies around you and being more and more aware of your surroundings and your life as a whole. You have the power to create all the miracles in your life. You are an infinite being existing in many spaces of existence. Tap in equals meditation. Whenever I say tap in, it means meditation. Tap in, how is you going to tap in? You ain't tapping out, we tapping in. We're going in. We have to be the observer, the consciousness, the awareness that is within self, that expands inward. You expand inward. I think I understood what that term means. Eyes wide shut. I'm going to talk about the movie. I was just, whenever I heard that movie, I always say, what does that mean? Because you know you know how they are, everything with clues and stuff, but we're not going to get into that. But it's going eyes wide shut. You got to close the eyes to open it wide. That's how I see it. I don't know if that's what they meant, but that's how I see it. You got to close the eyes to see. You have to close this eye to see, right? Come on, people, come on. As you begin to experience this power as an ever-present part of your daily life, you will then begin to live the life of your dreams. You'll begin loving what you do and doing what you love. Living your purpose in this way allows you the natural manifestation of your intention, which is the experience of the miraculous. You will be firmly on the magical path where exercising this power comes easily and as effortlessly to you. It becomes as familiar as walking, breathing, and thinking. So you want this to be a lifelong thing. You want this to be a new habit. You want this to be what you do innately, because that's what you do, you know. As you begin to experience the power as the ever-present part of your daily life, you will then begin to live the life of your dreams. As you begin to do the work and you keep programming your mind and using the mind and the body as the tools that they are, that's what's going to happen. You'll begin to love what you do and doing what you love. Living your purpose in this way allows for you to naturally manifest, right? Manifestation of your intention, which is the experience of the miraculous. You will be firmly on the magical path where exercising this power comes easily and effortlessly to you. It becomes as familiar as walking, breathing, and thinking. By Kevin Fulton. Mind Magic. This is one of, okay, so the bulletin's at the bottom. This is one of many ways to take back control of your life. You have to remember, in the greater scheme of things, you chose to incarnate at this time. So it's a matter of knowing why and know how to manifest your reality. I guess I didn't finish that, but that's what I mean, okay? You want to know why you manifest your reality. You want to know why you're here. You want to understand your purpose. Go within yourself. Go deep inside and know that you're simply in a consciousness, an awareness that exists beyond the physical form, that is here to have this moment because you chose to incarnate. You chose. Ain't nobody told you come and incarnate. Unless you have dogmas. But even then, not dogmas, karmas. And even then, good or bad karma, because karma is simply unbalanced energy when you leave the physical form and you feel you need to come back in. That's a choice. That's a choice. Everything, the soul and the highest perspective is a choice. You made that perspective. You made that choice to come in. Find out why. Why are you here right now? Why are we here? Find out. Okay. And do this work to the point that it's an innate. It's just something you know. It's something you do because you know you exist multidimensionally and you are the present moment, right? You simply decide where you want to go and arrive at your destination step by simple step. The key to manifesting a magical life is enjoying the process of getting there as much as the quality of being there. Okay, so it's like everything else is not just about getting there, but enjoying the process. Enjoying the process makes it so that you're learning as well and can teach it to others, because many of us are great teachers, many lifetimes. You simply decide where you want to go and arrive at your destination step by simple step. The key to manifesting a magical life is enjoying the process of getting there as much as the quality. So enjoy the quality, how you're getting there, and the process of being there. In fact, you come to realize that the two are simply different aspects of a single unified process. In life, there are no final destinations, not even death, right? Once you have entered into presence, you will have experienced your pure being, which is timeless. Once you have meditated, once you have gone into presence, you will find you are a pure being, which is timeless because there is no time. Pure potential and the eternal source of all that is. Forget future and past, which never existed anyway, except as illusions in the mind, because the mind is the matrix. The mind is simply the tool in the body. You have to let the mind go. You have to let the mind go and go within. Simply focus all your attention into the present moment. All power is in the present. All experiences take place now. Any time that you have successfully established a state of presence. Oh, I didn't finish that part. By Kevin Bulletin. Okay, so the bulletin is: you see yourself as you truly are, a divine and eternal spiritual being with unlimited powers to create. You have to get into the present, really. You are the consciousness ever creating from the unmanifested, the void, the nothingness. So this presence is where you want to get into, really. Where is that? Where is this? Once you have entered into presence, you will have experienced your pure being, which is timeless, pure potential, and the eternal source of all that is. Forget future and past. So people who get worried, there is no future. And people are stuck on what happened, there's no past. Your now can change both of that. Your now, if you know how much you exist in the now, you can change your past and your future. So you know this. That's what I've channeled one time for myself, understanding that nothing truly exists. Only the consciousness observation really exists. And in that notion, that means you can change any aspect of your life. It is endless what you can do, ultimately. Okay? So live in the present, because that's all there is. Meditation. Okay, so meditation is the tool for all this. Meditation, the foundation of mind magic. What is mind magic? Meditation, the foundation of mind magic. Definition. This is the author's definition. I mean, there's so many definitions, so many practices. Okay, so it's an individual process. Find a meditation that works for you. Find a meditation that brings you to that center point. Breath works for me. Deep breaths, slow, deep breaths, pranayama breaths works for me. It gets me right there. I meditate. Yes, I do. And I try to do it on a regular basis. I'll always miss a day or two, but no more than that. I always go back and I meditate. I have to, or else it's not going to work. this ain't gonna work. Practice of relaxing the body. So the definition of meditation: practice of relaxing the body, stilling the mind and senses, then focusing your awareness inward into silence. In general, meditation is practiced to create a mode of consciousness, which leads to the realization of some benefits, be it physical, mental, or spiritual. There are health benefits associated with regular practice of meditation, such as reduction in tension, stress, anxiety, depression, high blood pressure, and pain relief. I'm a nurse. Damn, I should just have all my patients meditate. Have them all meditate. Okay. Having them all meditate is the key. All right, so let's keep on going. Meditation, the foundation of magic. The goal is to become as relaxed and still as possible while maintaining a very high level of alertness and an intense focus of awareness. So you want to be relaxed and still as possible while maintaining a very high level of alertness and intense focus of awareness. So you want to relax the body. So I've had meditations where I relax the body so much, I'm aware. I'm aware, I'm alert. My body is asleep, but my awareness and my consciousness is there. Like I know, and I just stay in that Zen. I stay in that. I don't try to do anything else. I just sit there. And then I go from there, you know? Like just doing that may put me in like a little meditation right there. I go into meditation really fast because it's a habit, you know, it's habitual. But I have a long way to go. I have a long way to go. I have a lot of meditation to do. Meditation is key to all spiritual practice, just so you let you know. So be powerful in any magic is based on consciousness and awareness, not just rituals, because you have to know you're the altar. If this is all just an illusion, the physical realm is one way to work with magic, but going within is the ultimate magic. Going inside of self and manifesting healing, manifesting shielding, manifesting everything from within. All of that is the power. The magic is consciousness, awareness. And what degree of consciousness awareness do you have? And how far are you willing to go? Okay, let's see. Did I do this part? Oh, yeah, okay, I did this part. Meditation is primarily a means of preparing your consciousness for a fruitful mind magic practice. It is an easy way of experiencing and establishing presence and method of cultivating attention. This allows you to plant the seed of your intentions and fertile soil. Meditation is a solid foundation upon which to build an effective mind magic practice. A pyramid of magic power, a complete structure of model and technique that produce successful and consistent results. Meditation is one of the greatest disciplines to learn in your spiritual growth and journey. Okay, like I said, that's it. Okay, what happened here? All right, objectives. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, what happened? No, 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 no. We were going into a flow. What happened? Why y'all play me? Why y'all play me? Let's go back. Yes, I use Canva. 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 Let's see. Where were we at? What slide were we in? Meditation. Okay. Give me a second. So, okay, let's see. So we'll do that. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Okay. So basically, so for tomorrow, basically, we're going to learn how to meditate and different techniques, learn about japa meditation, enter silence, and the importance. So basically, I'm done. It's late. I'm tired, but I am going to finish the slides. I have a lot of slides that I want to get into. I love doing this. I enjoy this a lot. So I don't mind doing this. Okay. Um, so like I said, I don't mind doing this. Okay, so basically this is it. Okay, this is it. We'll get into meditations tomorrow. Learn how to meditate and different types of techniques of meditation, learning about japa meditation, entering silence and the importance, learning to create with intention and attention, learning to create with, oh, I need to fix that. Okay. The art and practice of astral projection by Ophio. So we'll get into a little bit of that tomorrow. So I hope you guys are reading the chapters. I will put like big points in astral projection that really matter. I will do an audio on chapter 1 for the let me not. I'll take that back. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. But I will definitely put an audio for Mind Magic. I love that book so much. It's like it just resonates so much. But I do like the art of projection, astral projection, because which is very much the same thing. Mind magic and astral projection is knowing that you exist beyond the physical form. In order to astral project, you got to know you don't exist. You got to be able to go into the present. You got to be able to say, okay, I'm going to leave the body. Okay, so this is all ascension right here. This is ascension. Okay, chapter 1, week 1 of astral projection, spirit and spiritual shielding. We're going to get into spiritual shielding. Okay, we will be back tomorrow, Saturday, 8/20/2022. That is interesting. 8/20/2022. What? Part 2 of week 1. Chapter 1. Oh, I should have said chapter 2. It is chapter 2. Chapter 2, mind magic. So let's fix that. Hold on. Let's fix that. Okay, it is chapter 2. Okay, guys. Chapter 2. So we will be back tomorrow, Saturday, 8/20/22, part 1 of week 1, chapter 2, Mind Magic. Okay. The links here I will change. Don't you mind those links. All right, let's keep going. Okay, so basically right here, it's telling you, let's see now. Where is this? Yeah, okay. You are not the body or the mind. Okay. Okay, you are pure presence, consciousness, observing self. Okay, remember that. You are not the body. You are not the body or the mind. You are pure present consciousness, observing self. You are not the body. You're not the mind. We're not the body. We're not the mind. You are pure present consciousness, observing self. Okay, know that now. All right. And as usual, like, comment, subscribe. The Water Dragon, thank you for watching. Oh yeah. That's how we do when we do what we do. Right? Right. So All right. I'm trying to get out of here. All right, guys. Much love to you guys all. And know that I love you guys. This journey is for the brave. All you gotta be is brave here. You don't gotta have extra powers. Oh my God, I'm showing you tomorrow. Tomorrow is japa meditation. We get right into japa meditation. What is japa meditation? We're just gonna get in it. We're gonna get into it, and that is it. So, you guys, I hate this because this won't. I don't want to stop. Oh, there it is. What I wanted to do is take this off, show you guys this, and hold on. Show you guys this. Tell you to like, comment, and subscribe. And see you next time. Much love to you all.